Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Pyrite. In the last episode, we collected lots more Pokemon. We did some searching around in the night time to see what Pokemon were available to us. We started to settle down to deciding what sort of team we were looking at. And essentially we also do the whole of the Sprout Town. In this episode, we're going to take control of Faulkner and we're going to take control of it. We're going to take on Faulkner and we're going to try and beat him. But before that, what we're going to do is we are going to be here in... we're going to search around here in the daytime and see what sort of Pokemon are available up here in all the routes that we've been to so far. Because obviously we've been to all these routes before and we just need to check. So we're going to do the usual sort of roughly 10 encounters as we see wild Phanpy are around here, and there is a Pokemon we could use. So we want to save just in case this guy can flee. I don't know whether Phanpy can. Growl, tackle, and it can flee. Okay, that's good to know. And again, fleas. Okay, cool. So we obviously want to try and get this down to below half health, ideally. Or poisoned, I guess. Okay, so this will be our chance. We go to our Pokeballs. We now have lots from the previous episode, which is really good. And we can just try and catch. There we go, we catch ourselves a Phanpy, the long-nosed Pokemon. Phanpy's an interesting option. Doesn't really give us much flexibility in terms of type diversity though. I mean, what do we currently have? We currently got a fire type, a bug poison type, a ground type, sorry, a normal type. Ground, I guess would give us something, but so whether we need something like a grass type, for example. Do we need something like a grass type, or can we get away without using a grass type, for example? Because I don't think Spinarak gets any grass type moves. I think we'll be very much limited if we can't have a grass type. Or maybe not. Maybe that's just something we'll have to say we can't do. Let's see how much Poison Sting does. Because again, Spinarak needs to get some levels, hopefully. If we can get Spinarak to get a few levels, that wouldn't be too bad. Nothing bad about our Pokemon gaining levels. Nice. It really needs to... Okay, so that's what, 4? Spinarak reaches level 10. 5. Doesn't look like there's much around here, unfortunately. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10, yeah, okay, cool. Well, it doesn't look like there's as much going on around here in the early part of whatever route, can't remember what the name of that route is. But anyway, so we will continue with our 4 Pokemon and we will move up into Route 30 and see what we can catch around here in the daytime. We obviously see Weedle and Caterpie. Oh, poison is neutral, was it? Neutral against bugs. Anything new? Just Caterpie, Weedle, Pidgey. Metapod. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much else. Kakuna. Pidgey. Cool. Okay, well, and if we continue up into Route 31, what do we see? We see Bellsprout. Actually, yeah, let's do Dark Cave as well, just see. I don't think there will be anything different, just because I don't think usually how these work is that, you know, you don't see anything, you don't usually see something new between, say, morning and day, but in like caves and stuff like that. But you never know. We'll do like 5. Doesn't look like anything, so that's fine. Then again, I guess we did see Teddy Ursa, so we can't turn that down. And we can't escape, so anyway. What else is around here? Just again, more Pidgey. Wild Nidoran, we've already seen. Can't do much against them. We quadruply resist Bovine Whip, so that's no real issue to us. More Pidgey. Come on, give me something new, give me something different. No, nothing that you're gonna give me. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Female Nidoran and Pidgey. Cool. Okay, well, looks like that's the limit of our of what we can find around here. We still have yet to catch a Ghastly, so I'm going to hope that we might not be able to see them in Sprout Tower. I just realised, just because it's like day. Nope, there we go. Wild Ghastly straight away, which is good. I'm pretty sure Ghastly can flee. Okay, I was about to say I'm pretty sure Ghastly can't flee. But another thing that was introduced in this game is the ability of certain Pokemon to be able to flee that usually couldn't. So evidently Ghastly is one of those that's gained that ability. Leech Life does literally nothing. And he flees, okay, so... and Ember just takes it out. And Faint Stack just takes it out. So, looks like we're pretty limited here. What we might do then is just Pokeball and hope. And there we go, we catch ourselves a Ghastly, the gas Pokemon. So that's really cool. We catch ourselves a Ghast, so we've got Ghastly, we've got, we have our team going into the next area. So we have Spinarak, Cyndaquil, and Teddy Ursa. Obviously, Spinarak is going to struggle in the gym because type obviously doesn't help here. And oh man, slightly too high level for Spinarak. Spiros, yeah, Spinarak. Wild Paras, okay, here's a Pokemon we could use. Let's just save just before. And also, if we catch a Paras, we can get the trade as well, which is really cool. Okay, so even at poisoned and half health. So there we go. We catch ourselves a Paras, the mushroom Pokemon. That's cool. And we're going to try and catch another one. Pack, Pokeball. We'll just... Okay, our box is full at the moment, so that was good to find out. And Paras is going to faint, but that's fine, just because obviously it's Pokemon we're not too fussed about. We'll just do that trade very quickly and get the Larvitar. There we go. We trade Paras for Larvitar. So we have a Larvitar. What's your stats? Bite and Leer. It's obviously a rock ground type. And we can go into here and build PC, deposit in. Okay, so the box is full. So essentially all we need to do is we just need to change the box. Change box to box 2. And now we need to deposit in Ghastly, which we're not going to use. Obviously we could use. But I don't feel like using Ghastly for the moment. And now what we need to do is we need to head over here once more. We need to get to a good spot for Spinnerack to try and get some levels. Hopefully there will be some area where we'll have some availability for our little bug to please let me out. Thank you. There we go, another Paris. Again, we don't want to waste Pokeballs, so again, I'm just going to ensure that we catch it first time. But there we go. We're going to catch ourselves another Paris. Cool. And now we're going to head to the ruins of Alph, and once again, we're going to search this area and see what we can catch. We see wild Poliwags. That's good. We weren't able to catch a Poliwag last time we saw them, so and we get a crit. But it's good to know that they're here. We see wild Natu, which. And Spinnerack wants to learn Scary Face. Okay. It's essentially a better version of String Shot. In many ways, it's just it decreases speed by two stages rather than 1, I believe. So that's useful. And if nothing else works, then obviously we can just go and String Shot thing. We can Scary Face something if we need to slow something down. Wild Abra, and obviously it's going to teleport. Natu, again, we know it knows Peck, so it's a bit worrying. Wild Psyduck, so another Pokemon. So 2 water types that we can potentially catch here. We can't use either of them because we've already used Psyduck in Pokemon Blue, and we used Poliwrath in Pokemon... No, not Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Proud Eyes, our Monotype. We used Golduck. We've already used Poliwrath as well in that Monotype, and we've already used Politoad in Pokemon Bronze, so... fine. Psyduck faints, that's fine. Natu. Come on, we just want to see another Poliwag. Are we going to get another Poliwag? No, okay, well... Yeah, okay, well, unfortunately it doesn't look like we're going to have any luck there, so we're just going to head back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Is there anything else we want to think about trying to... Can you usually head this? Yeah, this is out of the ruins. No, that's heading back to Route 31. What else did we want? I'm just trying to think. What does Frankie have? Moves. Tackle and Growl. Do we want to use a Frankie? Is the question. I'm just thinking because we're probably going to need another Pokemon in order to level up through Faulkner's gym otherwise. But again, you know, you don't really want to be wasting experience, as it were. I'm just trying to have a look. So, what do we have? What do we have? So we've got potential to use a Phanpy. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's go with it. So we've got ground, normal, fire, bug, poison. We need something like, we'd ideally want a water type and maybe a grass type or an electric type or something like that. Would be quite cool. So, yeah, okay, so we're going to use Phanpy. We're going to use Phanpy, and we're going to accelerate Phanpy's growth by challenging the gym here in Violet City. So let's see if you changed. Hey, I'm no trainer, but I can give you some advice. Yep. The grass type is weak against the fire type. Keep this in mind. As you can see, the door to leave the gym is now gone. Because in this game, you have to defeat all of the gym leader, all of the Pokemon in the... Let's work out what I'm trying to say. You need to beat everyone in the gym before you can escape. But anyway, the keyword is guts. Those hit are training night and day to become bird Pokemon masters. Come on. As we see Bird Keeper, who sends out a level 11 Pidgey. So again, we are training this our Phanpy. Do I think it's going to guess me? Probably. It's going to Sand Attack, actually, so we now want to hope that Fury Swipes lands. There we go. Only 2 times. Scratch should take out from this range, I would have thought. Down goes the Pidgey, awesome, sweet. And Phanpy's going to be able to grow to level 7. And we're going to see the next Pokemon, which is obviously going to be Spearow, as you might sort of expect in a way. Let's see if we can. I'm going to try and go to Growl Me, and now we're just going to head back into Teddiursa. And he's going to Fury Attack, okay. So obviously Spearow also gets Stab boost from Fury Attack, just as Teddiursa does, as we miss ours, and of course you land all your Fury Attacks. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Teddiursa obviously is always going to live. Next Pokemon is a Natu. We just Feint Attack, take it out straight away, don't bother with anything. Final Pokemon is the Pidgey at level 15, so what do we want to do? Gonna Leer. Gonna Quick Attack, take me out. Okay, cool. So it means we're gonna have to go through the rest of this gym without the help of Teddiursa, which is a bit annoying. What do we want to do? We're going to Phanpy, and we will Growl. Lower that attack stat. And now we can hopefully go into Spinarak, and hopefully Spinarak can tank a few hits from this thing. I could Scary Face and get faster than it. Gust is Stab, unfortunately, and obviously is also super effective. So, and we get, that's a crit, really. So yeah, we are not living this, but that's okay. We're just going to go into Paris here. We'll Leech Line. Just because I know Paris isn't going to live. And Psyduck as well. Come on, you got to take Psyduck out before the poison kills you. There we go. And obviously Cyndaquil can take out this Pidgey. So, Faulkner skills are real, just going to get cocky because you beat me. So no, let me see if you're good enough to face Faulkner, asks Bird Keeper, who has a Hoot Hoot. I'm tempted to let my guy die here, just because, again, I'm not particularly worried about Because Hoot Hoot has it most. Again, I'm just letting Cynical die just so we can refresh our team and, you know, get some. Ah man, I didn't realise I had a berry. There we go. Again, I'm not too fussed about whiting out. I mean, the only real annoying thing is that obviously we lose money by doing it, but that's not too much of a loss. As we can deposit these two away. And back into the gym. So we have Fampi as our lead. And let's see. So it's going to start off with the Hoot Hoot, and we can go into... He gusted first time last time. I'm going to go into Teddy Earth, so going to growl this time. I'm going to Fury Swipes. Hits twice, and you can peck. And there we go. Fampi grows to level 9. Teddy Ursus doesn't gain a level. As we see a Wild Doduo, which could be a bit of an issue. We got up a Scratch. And there we go. So Teddy Ursus is going to gain 2 experience points as you saw that. We're going to grow to level 20. Awesome. So, this is pathetic losing to some rookie trainer, he says. So, we have Fampi at level 9, Spinner at level 13, Cyndaquil and Teddy Ursa both at level 20, as we progress on to face Faulkner. And Faulkner, the violet Pokemon gym leader. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. So he's got 6 Pokemon to start off with, and he starts off with a Pidgey. So, what we want to do is we want to go into... we're going to go into Spinarak Kit and Pray. We're going to Poison Sting. See how much Gust does. Gust does a lot, as you'd expect. I mean, I think we're still lower level. So we're going to Cyndaquil. And we'll Ember. I think if we really want to think about this, we might just want to just try and finish them off. Oh man, of course you get that. I shouldn't have, yeah, that was really lucky. Anyway, Cyndaquil is going to still be alive. I'm going to Quick Attack just because it's a freaking Pidgeotto and therefore it is actually evolved. I think we're going to die, yeah, we're going to definitely die here. Unless Teddiursa can magically, like, crit out of nothing from Fury Swipes. As Quick Attack comes in. And we miss our Fury Swipes. So we won't even get to see if Fury Swipes could have taken him out. Okay, so we might need to do some grinding. I mean, the issue is obviously, yeah, we'll just head up here and just start, if we're going to grind up Fampi, then we really want to be in a better position. We really want to go somewhere where the Pokemon are actually lower level than us, just so we can actually hit them harder. There we go, cool. Fine work is an issue here. Good. Fampi goes to level 11 and learns Flail. Okay, so that obviously does Wild Mankey. Ooh! I mean, it's an issue, because obviously we can't really use Mankey against Faulkner, because Gust will still take Mankey out. But it's interesting to see. Never used Primate. Poison Gear Berry. Get a Poison Gear Berry. Bitter Berries. So anyway, so yeah, so as you can see, there are wild Mankey here, so we might want to try and catch one of those. And there's the flying whip. Doesn't actually do that much. I suppose he is 5 levels beneath. Essentially, I just want to get these guys up to like level, just to a level that's sort of comparative to Faulkner. Because otherwise we really sort of struggle. Find it. The spinner goes to level 14. So yeah, so I was sorry about all this, obviously, it's just, I'm sure this isn't particularly interesting watching me just grind up some Pokemon here. But essentially, yeah, as you can see, obviously, Faulkner is actually going to be a relatively big challenge to us. That's, yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised, I was quite surprised to see him have that high level Pokemon. I will say, but not only that many, but he obviously had a lot of Pokemon, which obviously helps, just in your ability to sort of stay around, as it were. And also just, yeah, just really, I mean, Pidgeotto here, I mean, like, none of my Pokemon have been able to evolve yet, so obviously there's something going on there, that he's got, you know, an evolved Pokemon is actually just something that's actually going to be quite scary in many ways. So we can take out that Weedle. Just had a thought. I'm just heading down here just because I just want to check this area once more, just to see if there's anything that we maybe missed. I don't think there is, but, you know, might as well check. What did we have? We only had Larvitar, Sentra, and Pidgey here, didn't we? But also, like, being able to take out these guys in one hit is nice. Or not, as this Pidgey proves. Okay, well, essentially, yeah, we're just going to keep looking. It doesn't look like there's anything else, so... Yeah, nothing else. Okay, fine. We can move on from here, and we will move to the next area. So again, we will search for that Mankey. We'll do our best to try and find another Mankey. What I also want to do, as Swampy goes to level 14, we also want to think about keeping Spinarak on the, you know, make sure Spinarak's continually getting levels. I don't know when Spinarak could, I mean, I'm sure Spinarak usually evolves before level 20. Probably evolves maybe at like level 10, for example, like the bug Pokemon in Kanto, like, you know, obviously Butterfree and there's Wild Mankey. There we go, cool. I'm assuming you're not going to be able to run, so let's Leech Life. Wow, Leech, crit. Obviously a crit. I really need to stop just battling and just saving, just to make sure. Go on, we'll run into another one, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll run into another one. The only reason I'm running away from the male Nidoran is because we really have nothing to hit them with particularly hard. Come on, give me a Mankey, give me a Mankey. Male Nidoran, I just want to see a Mankey. You know you want to. You know you want to. Is Spinarak even bug poison yet? This is a good question. Question I probably should have asked before now. Pokemon Spinarak stats. Yeah, it is bug poison. Good. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna very quickly see if we can. Come on, we gotta see if we can find a Mankey. That will start the next episode with me finding a Mankey, probably. Anyway, so... Yeah, I think I'll do that. I will cut to when we find a Mankey, essentially. I think that makes the most sense. But I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Obviously, we still haven't managed to complete Faulkner yet, because his team is obviously pretty strong, and the limitations that we have here in place in terms of, you know, we're not able to raise our Pokemon to, you know, we can't out-level, you know, like, crazily out-level him. It's actually really interesting. It makes things rather interesting. It means that we're going to actually have to turn to probably different techniques, different strategies than maybe I haven't used before, which should be quite fun. But yeah, as we take out this final Pidgey, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Again, sorry it's been relatively, you know, it's obviously been full of, like, catching Pokemon and stuff like that. It hasn't necessarily been full of action. But, the next episode, obviously, we will be ready, and I will have grinded up my Pokemon a bit more, and we will be ready to take on Faulkner. So, I will see you on the next episode.